It's the Mavericks in Dallas, Texas for a little interconference action here at the American Airlines Center. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And, of course, Iman Shumpert. He's looking to find his niche with his new team.
That trade is something that has the staff, players, and fans excited. They think it may be the piece of the puzzle necessary to get over the proverbial hurdle.
And with good reason. I mean, we're talking about one of the very best we have in our league, and you have to think he'd help any team.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. We got DeAndre Jordan, Booker out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Embiid, and it's Reese in at the 3.
Yeah, he looked clumsy on that one. He was not going to get away with that.
Yeah, he climbed all over him. I mean, there's a picture of that one in the officiating manual. So, clear, easy call.
Now here's Paul. Kicks it to Okafor, puts up the baby hook, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Vincent's checked in for Paul. Now, here's Clarkson. He's guarded closely. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game. Here's Vincent. He's covered by Clarkson. There's the pick. Embiid with the steal. The tray. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Not much room to operate offensively. The defense has been stifling through the first.
Greg, they haven't given up a lot of easy chances at all.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Boston. Booker out there with Clarkson. Then it's Jordan. And it's Reese in at the small forward position. Here's Booker. The Mavericks making the shot. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Vincent. And here we go. And Sloan kicks to Doherty. And Boston with the rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
In the effort down the stretch, those final few minutes of regulation, you know, that's what they needed, but they were burnt out in the overtime.
Yeah, that's a good call, Greg. I mean, there was a little bit of a letdown for them in OT, and that can happen after you expend so much energy just to force the overtime.
Here's Vincent. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. And we're through the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, this has been a good game here after one half. Everybody, American Airlines Center is where the action is tonight, and it's a close game going on. And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about...
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. They've got Chris Paul, Okafor out there with Gallinari, and it's Sutton in at the 2 guard. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Douglas setting the pick for Gallinari. The feed to Douglas. Kicks it out to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. The 11-footer, and it's Okafor missing. Well, it was the Dallas Mavericks in their last game, a loss to Golden State.
Guys, it was like there was a lid on the basket in that game. No matter how many plays you make at the defensive end, hard to overcome such a lack of production offensively.
Well, you know, the high-quality shots were few and far between for them, guys, and they have nobody to blame but themselves for that. You've got to do a better job of working harder to put up points.
And it's Gallinari missing.
Oh, nice play on D. Got that hand in the face and prevented him there from getting an easy look.
Exactly. Alert and aware. Really reacted quickly to that shot attempt.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Dallas Mavericks dancers.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Clarkson with the ball. On the floor for Boston. We've got Booker. He's out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Reese in at the 3, the small forward.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Dallas calls timeout. They're behind by 6. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes, thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Rick Carlisle was saying to the team. He told us guys, time's running low. If we're going to make our move, it's going to be now. Are you guys ready? And as they nodded, he said, let's go get it. Kevin?
Buries it. And now they trail by just 4.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Douglas with the steal.
You know, he should know better. A pass like that is going to wind up as a turnover more often than not.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. Boston making a switch here. Jordan's checked in, and the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5. Dallas calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .24 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. That one's rebounded by Embiid. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. At the line.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Taking 2 shots.
And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Dallas calls timeout. They're down by 6. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And here are the Mavericks now. Dallas again missing. And so they foul intentionally.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Paul kicks to Leonard. The three-pointer no good. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. So we see Boston get the win here.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no...
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal.